With the 31st pick of the 2023 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select
On the clock.
defensive end, Kansas State. He's back!
I was just talking about the running backs. We got Aiden Dennis, dog. Sir Hale, dog. He scored 5 touchdowns against Southside. Evan Linker, man, he's a linebacker in my eyes, but I guess he can run the ball, dog. Sam Kale, I didn't even know he played running back, but he's a dog.
Hello everybody and welcome back to On the Clock. Today is our draft recap spectacular. So, big night last night, new faces in the league, there's going to be some stars. So first overall, Bryce Young, no surprise. A lot of smoke and mirrors, but you know, everybody knew he was going first to the Panthers.
I like that pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick, nothing to complain about. And then here's where we get a little crazy. CJ Stroud, number 2, everything's all right, you know. Expected, a lot of smoke and mirrors, you know, oh, Will Levis is going to go number 2. Nope, Will Levis is still on the board, and we've had 31 picks.
I like that.
Number 3, ring, 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 Arizona Cardinals. On the clock. What do? They trade it to the Houston Texans, who just picked at number 2. They traded the 3rd overall pick and the 105th overall pick for 12, 33, a 24 first, and a 24 third. Pretty good deal, I think. And then, Texans, who do they take? Will Anderson.
I like that pick.
Yeah, you want to break down what you like about Will Anderson for us?
I mean, he's probably the best.
Safest.
Probably one of the safer picks in this draft. Not, like, if you're discounting quarterbacks, probably the best prospect in the draft, him or Bijan. But I think he's probably the safest. I think there are 3 D linemen that went in the first 10 picks.
First 9.
First 9. Those were the 3, like they said, safer picks. And then after that, it kind of dropped.
Very high floor, but very high ceilings too. Okay, and then we go to 4. Anthony Richardson. That's where I thought he was going to go. You know, it's the same OC that developed Jalen Hurts, I believe. So you know. Everybody knows how Jalen Hurts is, second highest paid quarterback in the league. You know, just went to the Super Bowl, lost in the Super Bowl, but a very good quarterback.
To Daddy Patty.
And then number 5, I think the Seahawks have been here. They didn't trade into that, did they? They've had it for a while. Okay. Seahawks take Devin Witherspoon, cornerback, out of Illinois. Good pick, very good pick. Then we go to 6, Paris Johnson Jr., Ohio State, offensive tackle. You know who he's picked by? The Arizona Cardinals. They traded back up. They took the 12th pick that they just got from the Texans, the 34th pick, which was theirs, in the 168th, and traded it for the 6th and 81st. So, Cardinals last night traded the 3rd pick, the 34th pick, and the 168th pick, and the 105th overall pick for 6, 33, and 81, along with a 24 first and a 24 third. They fleeced. That was like literally the draft day movie. Crazy. Okay. And then we're going to go to 7, Raiders. You know, division rivals. Tyrese Wilson, Texas Tech. Pretty good pick. He was a monster last year.
He kind of fits the
Raiders persona.
The Raiders stereotype.
Yeah, he was a beast last year at Tech. Okay, number 8, Bijan Robinson, Texas.
Could be better.
It's a very interesting pick because running backs, you're lucky if you get 5 years out of them, you know?
Could have gotten a pick later and I would have been happy.
If he went to the Eagles?
Happy
fantasy-wise. Yeah. Fantasy value, Eagles probably would have been better.
He's still going to get a lot of touches.
Yeah.
Falcons.
But the Eagles have better offensive line. But with that,
he'll be fine.
I think he'll be fine. I'm glad he didn't go to the Eagles just for the sake of the Chiefs winning more Super Bowls. Yeah. And then at 9, Eagles take Jalen Carter, DT out of Georgia. Good pick. And then rounding out the top 10, Darnell Wright, Tennessee, offensive tackle to the Bears. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So we're not going to go through every pick here. We're going to just kind of go through some of the more interesting ones here. So we're going to jump down to 12, Jahmyr Gibbs, Alabama.
That one was kind of...
To the Lions. That one was very interesting to me because they already have a pretty full running back room. They have David Montgomery and DeAndre Swift, 2 running back ones last year for their respective teams. That room is going to be very crowded. I think they're probably going to run their wing T some, quarterback, 3 running backs behind him. But it's very interesting, and I'm almost wondering if they don't try to move Swift or Montgomery before the season starts, or just outright release them. And then if we go down another pick to the Packers, everybody's like, oh, Packers going to take receiver, Packers going to take receiver. Oh, they're going to take a tight end.
Help Jordan Love out a little bit.
Right? Nope. Where did they go? They went to the defensive side of the ball. They took a defensive end, Lucas Van Ness from Iowa, good player. We know Iowa didn't have much of an offense last year, kind of like the Packers. So it fits. He's going to be used to being out there a lot. So then if we skip down a couple picks to the Patriots, Christian Gonzalez. Stole him.
I think they traded up for him.
Yeah, they stole him. I thought he was top 10 guy. They stole him right there. And then
That's the Oregon guy?
Yeah. Yep. And then 18, Lions, Jack Campbell. Solid pick. He's an inside linebacker. I think they had a pretty good draft. And then if we go down to pick 20 here, the Seahawks are on the clock. What do? They take that first receiver of the night. Jackson Smith Najib, how do you say it?
Najigba.
Out of Ohio State. So I think he was the highest graded receiver, right?
Yeah.
You want to break down what you like about him?
He didn't play because he had a hamstring injury this year, but very fast. They saw him in the combine. And what you want to see out of him as a receiver, because they knew his freshman year maybe or sophomore, he was in a pretty crowded receiving room with Olave and some other guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
It was
saw
stacked.
people were saying that he's performed better than them, even though he was younger.
Yeah. He was like the 4th receiver on that team, and he had I think 95 catches for like 1,600 yards. Didn't have as many touchdowns, but he was a ball hawk in that offense. And once they saw him run his time of I think it was like a 4.45 or something like that, his stock stayed right about.
Yeah, the Seahawks are looking scary. Who's the corner they took last year? What's his name? Tyrese Woolen. You got him and Devin Witherspoon in your secondary, and then you got DK, Jackson Smith, and Tyler Lockett at receiver. You got 2 wideouts and a good slot. You got Geno, comeback player of the year.
Watch out.
No. Geno at quarterback, and then you have Kenneth Walker at running back. I like that. That's a pretty young offense.
Really young,
And then you have kind of Tyler Lockett as your old head, but he still gets the job done, another K-State guy. Okay, and then we go and have 3 more wide receivers in a row drafted by the Chargers, Quentin Johnson, TCU, ball hawk. Zay Flowers, Boston College, to the Ravens.
I like that pick.
I do too. The Ravens are going to be scary because they just secured up Lamar for 5 more years last year.
Even Lamar tweeted right before that pick, he's like, this next pick's going to be good. They pick him. He's like, I'm happy with that pick. Like, he likes that out of Boston College, 4-year guy, I think.
I was hoping we might move up and maybe get him, but it's all right. I'm very happy with who we picked, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Draft's comparison was like Tyreek Hill or something. Pretty quick acceleration. Once the DB opens his hips, he can just go.
Yeah.
I like
and
him.
then 24, Jordan Atchison, USC. I didn't know that
he was one of the better prospects too.
I didn't really think the Vikings would take a receiver, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Thielen's gone now. And then we'll move down here a little bit. We get to Dalton McNaud out of Utah, tight end.
Yeah, he's the first tight end off the board.
I
didn't know a whole lot about him before the draft. I knew more about
Michael Mayer. I had him as a higher graded tight end in my opinion. I thought he would have been better long term. But hey, it's the Bills. I'm not going to complain with them taking a worse guy, in my opinion.
I was surprised the Cowboys didn't take Michael Mayer. I thought they were going to for a second, but they might. Someone will get him here soon in the second round.
And then we move down a couple more. Bengals take Miles Murphy, defensive end out of Clemson. Good pick. They're always going to be good. And then pick 31, or 30 technically, 31, I don't know what you want to call it. Pick before the Chiefs. Nolan Smith, Georgia, is still on the clock. I'm sitting there in bed, oh man, the Chiefs are going to get him. Nolan Smith, Georgia, is what they announced, But that Eagles defense is going to be nasty. So Chiefs are up. I'm kind of looking through the board. I'm hoping maybe for Michael Mayer. Joey Porter, Brian Branch crossed my mind. I don't think either of them would be bad. And then, you know the name I hear? Felix Ndike Uzama, Kansas State University. He grew up in Kansas City, played at football at K-State. You know, I think that's a hometown pick because the draft was in Kansas City too.
It was I think his stock kind of shot up knowing that from Kansas City in Kansas City.
I think maybe if the draft would have been in Indianapolis or Detroit or wherever, I don't know if we take him there. But hey, we did. I'm glad we did. So best left, Will Levis, quarterback. Kind of surprising, kind of not.
I'm not a fan.
I don't think he's going to be a great long-term guy. I could see. So the order right now is.
He did have some babes with him last night, though.
We're not going to talk about that on this show, but we're going to just keep talking about football here. Pittsburgh at 32, Cardinals, Detroit, Indy, Rams, Seattle. I could see Detroit taking him or the Rams taking him. Rams, who'd they sign? I feel like they just signed somebody.
No, they lost Baker Mayfield.
Oh, they did? Oh, yeah, they
He
did.
went to the Buccaneers.
Who's their quarterback?
I'm not sure right now.
Okay, so
Possibly him.
yeah, I don't think Will Levis makes it past 36. Let's see, who else is left? Michael Mayer's obviously left. I think he could go Detroit, 34.
Yeah.
They lost T.J. Hawkinson last year. Let's see, Joey Porter corner, probably Pittsburgh at 32. Luke Musgrave, Seattle at 37 would be my guess. And then Hendon Hooker, I think if Will Levis goes to Detroit, I think the Rams take him there because they just need somebody. And then Steve Aliva, offensive guard, and Brian Branch, safety.
Brian maybe going to Cardinals, him and Buddha.
Ooh, yeah, I like that actually. Buddha's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
I think he's 28,
He's
27, 28. And then a couple spots down, you got Julius Brents out of Kansas State, local guy. Ball hawk corner, he's like 6'3", huge wingspan. Hope he falls to the Chiefs, but I don't think the Chiefs take two K-State guys back to back. So I think that's really all we have as this draft recap, unless you guys want to express any thoughts.
Your seventh-year senior in the draft.
Oh, Deuce. Deuce should go sometime on Saturday.
You don't think he goes today?
I don't think he goes today.
What about your quarterback?
Adrian?
Yeah.
He'll be a UDFA. I don't think he gets picked. I think, Brent's picked, and Deuce picked, and Ty Zitner picked, and I don't think there'll be anybody else. But we're going to go to commercial real quick, and then we're going to be back with some historical draft trivia.
Rosehill Family Dentistry is a dentist office located on 106 East Yeager Street. They're open Monday through Friday, typically from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their passion is to make sure their patients are happy, healthy, and able to achieve a confident, amazing smile. They care for all ages, ranging from toddlers to even great-great-grandparents. You can contact them at 316-776-2144.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're going to have Scotty and Jace go head-to-head. I do have tiebreakers this time, but let me find my pencil here. All right. So when was the first draft held? A, 1936, B, 1945, C, 1967, or D, 1942?
All right, forgot the dates. I'm just going.
I'll go. I think it was the earliest one.
1936?
Yeah.
I'm going C.
C, 1967?
Sure.
All right, 1-0 Scotty. I'm going to write this down just so we have this. All right. What college has the most players drafted in the history of the NFL? A, Bama, B, Notre Dame, C, Ohio State, or D, Michigan?
I'm going to go.
All very good historical programs.
I got Bama.
I'm going to go Notre Dame.
2-0 Scotty.
Frick me.
They've always been good.
Yeah, they've been good for a long time. All right, this one, you guys both should get this one because I already referenced it. What is the famous movie based around the Cleveland Browns fictional 2014 draft? A, pick one. B, on the clock. C, the Cleveland Browns select, or D, draft day?
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just going to see. It says it in there, so I'm just going to go that.
It's draft day.
Scotty,
I
3-0.
watched it 2 days ago, actually.
I've seen clips popping up on my Instagram reels. I think I've watched half that movie just scrolling. Okay. Can you name 3 of the last 15 number 1 overall picks? So we'll alternate. So we'll give Jace the upper hand here since he hasn't gone yet or gotten a point yet, I guess.
So I just named 3 number 1 picks.
Yeah.
Oh, do I not get to see the list?
No, it's trivia, dude.
Oh. So I can name this year's or no?
Yeah. CJ Stroud.
No, bro.
Oh, wait, so I'll take this guy off since he's not technically in the last 15 anymore. Come on.
Is Walker, Trayvon?
Yeah, you got him. All right, Scotty.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, what year was he? Oh, yeah, year before. All right, Jace.
Frick. This shows you how much I watch. Was a running back ever picked first?
Not in this list. No, there's a whole bunch of quarterbacks, a DN,
I already forgot this quarterback.
2 DNs. Are you kidding?
I got it.
Scott, you can have his pick.
Joe Burrow. Kyler Murray.
Keep
All right,
going.
Scotty's at 3. Let's see how far. We'll just see how far. Jace is lost.
Baker was at first.
Yeah, Baker. You're in order. You haven't messed up.
I want to watch this.
Was Manziel on there?
No, Manziel was not.
Trash.
He was later.
You're going back to the Browns here if you're going in order. Mahomes' class.
Oh, Clowney.
Okay, not technically, but he is one, but not in order.
Mahomes' class. Go with. Was it a quarterback?
Nope, defensive end.
I don't even know. Give me the next year. What team?
He's currently on the Lions. He's drafted by the Rams.
Oh, Goff.
Yep. Then you have the... Who did he play for? Oh, the Buccaneers. Plays for the Saints.
Oh, Winston.
Yep, and then you got Clowney, Chiefs. Yep. This player's retired. He played for the Colts.
Rivers?
No.
No, it was a Breeze.
Nope.
Colts. No, Rivers. Who's the other one? Luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
Panthers picked here.
Panthers. Kuechly?
No, that would make you guess though. He's kind of known to play with Kuechly, like on the other side of the ball, but they were kind of like a dynamic duo back in the day.
The dab.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I didn't know.
I don't know if you're gonna get this one.
I will.
Who picked him? Let me look. You got this. The Rams picked him here. Also a quarterback. I don't know. Let me look. He played for the Cardinals, the Vikings. What? No. So he was drafted by the Rams. Played there for 5 years. Played for the Eagles for a season. Played for the Vikings for 2, and then finished with the Cardinals in 2018. Sam Bradford. All right, and then your last one here. Drafted by the Lions, played with the Lions for a long time, recently won a Super Bowl.
Papa Meek.
Quarterback.
Recently won the Super Bowl.
Not the Chiefs Super Bowl, the Super Bowl before.
Stafford?
Yep. So Scotty went 14 for 15. He officially has no life. All right. So the Browns drafted Baker and Myles Garrett back-to-back.
Sure.
Which of these teams have not had back-to-back number 1 overall picks in consecutive years? The Browns, Jags, Bengals, or Jets?
Wait, say it again, sorry.
So like teams like in 2014 and 2015, they had number 1 picks, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Which team has not, or which franchise? Browns, Jags, Bengals, or Jets?
I'm gonna go
Jets.
Yep. So score is 5-1.
Let's go, baby.
And then which of the following first-round NFL draft pick was not also drafted into the MLB? Jameis Winston, John Elway, Josh Allen, or Shaq Thomas.
I know Elway was.
Which player wasn't drafted?
Was not. Did not get drafted in the
So there's 3 players that did both?
Yeah.
Okay. What was C?
Josh Allen.
I'm going to go him.
It was C, Josh Allen. So Scotty still came out on top, 5-2.
Hey, you've never seen a 5-2 comeback before.
And we won't.
Yeah.
I knew Elway was.
But I think that's all we have for you guys today. We will be back sometimes next week to talk about the last few rounds of the draft and then some NBA playoffs. A lot's happened. Cavs are eliminated. Who'd the Nuggets beat?
Memphis.
Memphis. Wait,
No,
Memphis
wait,
is
I'm
no.
retarded. Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards. Or not. Yeah, Anthony Edwards.
And then I think the Bucks are eliminated too. I think it's
Yeah.
just those 3 teams right now. But